Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Darren Meyer here. Hope you had a great weekend. Very fall-like out there, enjoying the return of some cooler temperatures and what we expect here in October. And looks like this is going to continue. We're not talking about a little blip in what had been a very warm pattern. We have shifted towards a much cooler trend now here for the week ahead. Here's a look at high temperatures recorded in western Wisconsin today. And as I said, very fall-like. In fact, this is below average for this time of year. We did have a few 60s, La Crosse and Ellsworth, but most of us staying in the low and mid 50s. It did come with some sunshine at times. As we look at this evening now, temperatures already cooling off quickly. Up in northern Wisconsin, already in the low and mid 40s, low and mid 50s in the Chippewa Valley down towards the south. But it is going to continue to cool off, and for the first time this fall season, we have a widespread risk of some frost for the overnight and early morning hours. So if you do want to perhaps save a few of those potted plants, or there's something in the garden that's cold sensitive that you're not ready to say goodbye to just yet for the season, well, you want to protect it. You'll want to cover it or bring it inside. But again, just be aware this frost advisory covers most of Wisconsin for tonight. Cloud cover is always a factor in that, and we do expect a partly cloudy sky, so there will be some places that end up cooler than others. If you stay mainly clear, you're likely going to be down near that freezing mark, and we see that chance up to the north and east, but farther to the west, it looks like we may hold out a few degrees higher. But again, it's going to be a chilly one to start off Monday. And as we go through the day, back to pretty much where we were for today, low and mid 50s, but it does appear that our northern communities will stay a bit cooler. As I mentioned, it is going to be a cool week as temperatures will remain below average all week long. Now, the first half of the week, 2/3 of the week, will be dry, a mix of sun and clouds, but we are going to keep an eye on a storm system that looks to have a pretty significant rain potential with it as we head on into late Thursday and Friday. So something we'll keep an eye on. We do have a weak low pressure system and a surface trough to our south and west. You can see these clouds rotating down from the north. That's what makes the forecast tricky for tonight with that frost. But there is a big low, in fact, some rain and snow there showing up over eastern Canada. That's part of an old tropical system that is kind of pulled up and now getting pulled back to the west. And this circulation is going to influence our weather here for a good part of this week, including an upper low, which is also holding on. So here's our forecast for tonight. Notice these batches of clouds moving through, and then it may clear out completely. So that's when we'll have that best chance to see those frosty conditions early tomorrow morning. And then a good amount of sunshine during the day tomorrow, but another spoke of energy will come down tomorrow night into Tuesday, bringing some extra clouds. But again, our dry weather does look to continue. So for tonight, a bit frosty, depending on how low we get, but it looks like mid-30s a good bet. Some spots even colder than that. As we head into our Monday, look for highs in the low 50s. This is about 7 to 10 degrees below average. Breezy winds as well. We're going to be talking about some stronger breezes throughout this week, and those winds pick up as that storm system comes into play later in the week. Until then, though, dry, some sun, some clouds, temperatures in the 50s through the whole stretch. It could be cooler with that arrival of rain by late in the week, and an early look at next weekend keeps us on the cool side. That's a latest look at your forecast. We'll have another update tonight after Sunday Night Football.